Hi everybody, welcome to week 2. Getting this video to you a little bit early as I'm going to be out of town, unable to access email or phone through Monday morning. So wanted to get this out early. You can read in my announcement some of the specifics around your assignments, and really there is no formal assignment for this week, but you're going to get started thinking about your chapter 1 of your exploratory research project. And like I said, really this entire project is going to be you identifying an area of passion, you identifying something you want to do within that to address a problem, and then you exploring the literature and exploring your own personal reflective practice as a way of devising a hypothetical solution. There will be no human subjects, there will be no study that you conduct. So really the heart of this week is this discussion board post. This discussion board post is going to serve as really a rough draft, if you will, without literature citations or minimal literature citations for your chapter 1. So I'm going to read through this carefully with you, and then I'm going to provide you a verbal example of what I would write if I was writing this. And you can slow this video down and listen to what I'm saying. But I'm going to basically state, if it was me writing, what would I write? And then I encourage you to slip in your areas of passion. And I think that just might help you find some perspective with respect to what we're really expecting out of this discussion post. So this week, you'll be beginning your chapter 1, and you can look ahead here at the assignments. This is what you're going to be doing the following week. This discussion board prompt will assist you with getting your initial thoughts down and give you an opportunity for feedback with respect to them. So the first part, in 1 to 2 paragraphs, discuss the topic you have chosen by stating the problem as you have encountered it in your current or past educational setting. In 1 to 2 paragraphs, discuss your passion for understanding more about this problem and your desired outcomes as a result of this study. In 1 to 2 paragraphs, reflect about your experience with your topic subjectively and your assumptions or biases with regards to it. How might your assumptions influence the results of your study? What can you do to remove bias so your results are reliable? Okay, so remember, you will not be doing a study per se. You're going to be curating literature to explore a topic and suggest a solution. So this discussion board will serve as a rough draft to begin your chapter 1 and consider peer feedback to incorporate your study. So as you see here for week 3, your assignment for week 3 is your chapter 1. So for week 2, it's really this discussion board. So what would I do if I were writing it? So let's go here. You know, I am a chemistry teacher, and I love teaching chemistry. But one of the things I've noticed in teaching chemistry is it's one of the first times students have to think about things conceptually and think about things algorithmically at the same time. That is, there are numbers, but those numbers carry some sort of a conceptual context as well. And it's really the first time that you can't think of them. They're not mutually exclusive, basically. So for me, I would state my problem. My problem would be I am a chemistry teacher. Chemistry is very difficult for students, and I think one of the main reasons chemistry is difficult for students is it's the first time that high school students really have to tackle the merger of conceptual concepts and algorithmic concepts simultaneously. That is, what are the meaning behind the numbers that we're dealing with, whether it's predicting the products of a chemical reaction or how much is left unused in a chemical reaction. There's a conceptual framework to what we're learning that cannot be separated from the algorithms or how simply to get the right answers. I am very passionate about this concept because as a chemistry teacher for the past 15 years, I have seen students struggle with both, and I have seen myself as an instructor struggle with both. That is to say, I have spent much of my career trying to help students solve these problems. But what I find is they don't really understand the context and then feel demotivated. Uh, Likewise, or conversely, I've spent a lot of my career helping students understand the concepts of these through inquiry learning, but then they struggle with the calculations and feel demotivated. So in both cases, a subject that I love teaching, I end up with this sense of demotivation, either in problem solving or conceptual understanding. Um, I think some of my assumptions that I bring to this is chemistry was very, very difficult for me growing up in high school. I had a very bad experience. And then chemistry in college for me really served as this gateway into medical school, which was the career I thought I was going to go into. So chemistry carries this big weight in my mind. And the importance of these phenomena to me seem really amplified or overstated. And I think those biases can really get in the way of what I'm going to do here, what I'm thinking about proposing. So in summary, for me, I've chosen chemistry because I'm a chemistry teacher. I love the subject, fascinates me, but merging these concepts and algorithms is a problem I see. I'm really passionate about understanding this problem more because it deeply affects my students' motivation in my class. My prior experience as a high school student and as a college student could reveal some assumptions that I have about this phenomenon. So hopefully that was helpful. It's a mouthful. Um, don't feel like you have to merge technology into this. Technology can be a piece, but really right now we're thinking broadly about your passions as an educator. A lot of people were into SEL, a lot of stuff around motivation and engagement in reading your discussion boards. So have a great week too.